What is up, y'all? It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know. So, honey, reports are saying that Cyn Santana, y'all remember her from Love and Hip Hop, in particular New York, deleted everything Joe Budden related from her social media. Are they really done? What does this mean? Do y'all feel like this is a story plot for Love and Hip Hop? We gonna get into all of that. Definitely make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe before I get into my commentary, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
I already know it's your girl Britney Chanel.
Right, honey. So, this is all over social media. I am on hotnewhiphop.com. This was written by Alex Zedell. I'm going to be giving commentary on this article about Cyn Santana deleting all traces of Joe Budden from her social media. Now, just going back, when we seen Love and Hip Hop, from the previous season, Cyn Santana was complaining that Joe was not, giving her the loving that she needed. That's just the PG-13 and how we gonna keep it. Okay, so Joe is just basically like, look, I'm, working a lot. I'm tired. You know what I mean? I be putting in work in the street. I gotta work so that we can have all these nice things type of thing. And Cyn Santana is just like, you seen her with the wild, crazy hair and looking at Joe with the side eye. But when we seen them on that previous season, I always got the perception or the view that maybe Cyn could have been bored with maybe being a housewife and stuff like that. She is 25 and Joe is 38. That's a huge age gap. I don't care what nobody say. Age, people like us do this age ain't nothing but a number. That's that R. Kelly bugged out stuff. But it does matter because of development type of stuff when it comes to relationships. It does. As much as people want to say that it doesn't, it does. At 38, I always, I felt like Joe Budden probably the type of dude that, Joe Budden, when you look at him, he's so serious all the time. He has that serious father face. And he's getting a lot of deals and doing a lot of business now. His podcast and everything is doing good, and then the State of the Culture show and all of that was doing good at the time. So Joe is really doing a lot. So I always got the type of perception of Joe, like Joe probably wants to work, come home, chill, probably, crack open one and, watch TV, watch the game, listen to some music or whatever. But Cyn Santana being 25 and, vivacious, young, she probably wants to go out. She probably wants to have a life. She probably wants to do a lot and probably gets bored. And that's why, she's not really doing much either. Like, when we see Cyn Santana, it's like, what is she really doing with herself? Because before it seemed like she was modeling before the relationship. It seems like she was doing a little bit more than what she's doing now as a housewife. So I don't know, like, could she be bored? Because it seemed like she was going through a lot of, I don't know, it seemed like she was down. I don't really want to say depression because I ain't into diagnosing people, but it just seemed like after she had her son, she was just kind of feeling like maybe lonely. Like she kind of, from the stuff that she was saying to Joe on the show, it seemed, that's how it seemed to me. Now, I just feel like maybe the age difference could be a reasoning if they are having these issues. Now, it says here, Joe Budden's fiance Cyn Santana deletes all traces of him from social media. And this was written by Alex Zedell, posted May the 3rd, 2019 at 10:48. So it says, could there be trouble in paradise? From the outside looking in, Joe Budden and Cyn Santana appear to be soulmates. That's if you believe in all of that. Because, everybody kind of puts these people as relationship goals, and everybody has issues in relationships, or you go through your ups and downs. Nobody has like a perfect relationship or perfect friendship. So it's like these people put all this pressure on these people to be these relationship people. And not to mention, this is just, this is real kind of a little, not funny to me in a way, But Cyn Santana was recently in the media for, I guess, some leaked comments from a radio interview that she did. And she was on that interview talking about how black men put women on a pedestal. And I'm trying to figure out, does she still feel that way now that she is voicing what her needs are and she's not getting those needs from this black man? So I just, let me know down from the comment section, do y'all remember that? And then also, you know, Joe Budden was in the media not too long ago, and I think his co-host Maul, that's on his podcast, so one of his co-host people that's on his podcast with him, he was in the media for some colorism jokes against black women, I think, from like some Twitter leaks or something, that people went back in his Twitter and stuff like that, and he was saying, you know, oh, that, you know, black women is so this, and they be, you know, he was just saying a lot of select stuff, or basically the stereotypical stuff that people say about dark-skinned black women and how they are, you know, angry and aggressive and stuff like that, and, or, you know, ghetto, you know, like all the stereotypical type of stuff. Those were the type of jokes. I'm not saying that that's exactly what the jokes were saying, but I do have a video about Maul on the channel, so maybe I'll put a link, you know, in the eye icon. But from the looks of it too, on the show, Cyn Santana was very turned up, very feisty, kind of like not very understanding of Joe's perspective of what he has to do as far as work and being him adulting and having obligations. So I'm like, this is funny to me because, you know, from the jokes and the reposts from Maul, you know, they was putting this type of behavior all on black women. So I thought it was kind of interesting that the very thing that these people run away from, or the stereotypes that they run away from, you go into the arms of somebody that's doing the exact thing that you're talking about. So I thought that was very interesting. Now, basically it says, the way that their relationship has been depicted on Love and Hip Hop and beyond the realm of reality television is nothing but positive. That's true, because I always thought they were a cute couple. I think their son is just absolutely adorable, and I always thought that they was like a cute couple. I thought, like, you know, Joe being from up north and her being, it seemed like she being feisty and being from up north, that it would be like a good type of match. You know, it seemed like, you know, she was making Joe seem more mellow, because Joe on Love and Hip Hop before, you know, with Sahiri and all of that, it was a lot of wild stuff with Joe. So it's the Joe Budden that we seeing now is a totally different Joe Budden, like a family man. Joe seemed like he's, you know, very much about being, you know, taking care of him, his family, his son, and all of that other stuff. So he seems more mature at this age, I would say. But it says Joe Budden is known to get a little loud at times, and Cyn Santana respects him for it, but some people have started to speculate that could be that they could be, or the couple could be, experiencing difficult times or difficulties. According to Gossip, Cyn Santana has wiped her entire page of any Joe-related photos, which has led fans to believe that they could be heading toward a split. But I feel like you just never know with this type of stuff, because, you know, Love and Hip Hop, you gotta have a storyline to stay on them type of shows. This is no different from Housewives or any of these other shows where they're looking for the drama to perpetuate, because the drama brings ratings. So if you don't have a story, you know, they like positivity, but if you don't have a storyline or a plot, it's hard for them to keep asking you to be on the show. Like, people want, you know, drama. Drama sells, unfortunately. You know, people like to tune in for the tea and, you know, whatever else that comes with it. So it says people have rushed to send positive vibes over to Cyn after noticing that she had either archived or deleted all her photos with Joe Budden at the time of publishing. Joe has kept all posts of his fiance intact. So on Joe's page, they're saying he still has the pictures of his fiance up. Cyn Santana has removed all of the photos down. My thing is this, because this is just what I was noticing off of Love and Hip Hop. Joe seemed like he was, from that conversation that they were having, or the conversations that they were having, he seemed like he was being very calm and reasonable. The person that I seen that was kind of like amped was Cyn Santana, saying, "Oh, it's a whole bunch of people out here that would be willing to smash me," and it seemed like she was very upset about some things or trying to voice how she felt to Joe. I don't know if Joe was really receiving it in a way, or I don't know if he was taking it as if she was being her being 25. I don't know if he was taking it as if she was being immature about a lot of things, or how she was handling not getting loving and, different things in her relationship with Joe, or not being understanding that Joe had to work. I don't know, but it just seems like age, if they are going through something, that age probably is playing a factor, because 38 and 25, that's a significant gap, I would say. One is almost 40 and one is almost 30. That's two different chapters in life. So basically it says, hopefully the root of the photo deletion is something silly and the couple is still happy in love. And they're asking, do you think there might be trouble in paradise for Joe Budden and Cyn Santana? I'm hoping that they are able to stay together, because they do have an adorable son, and it seemed like they were, good together. But I mean, if it's to the point where it's toxic, I would say maybe not be together, because you don't want to stay together for the sake of a child and it's a toxic environment. You feel what I'm saying? It just seems to me like, could this be a Love and Hip Hop plot? It's very plausible. Could this be that they have like a significant age gap, or just, there's been rumors of infidelity and stuff like that, but rumors are just rumors. None of that was confirmed, or from what I saw, I didn't see any confirmation from what I saw. But hopefully they could get it together, because they recently got engaged and they split only months after the engagement. So I just, they say that Cyn is no longer wearing her engagement ring. She wiped Joe from her page. He's gone on tour, and they had a blowout fight, they're alleging. And everybody is wishing that they could, hopefully work it out, and that they don't break up. So, this is a quote, and this is on the Celebrity Insider blog, and they're basically saying that they are both passionate, so hopefully this is a case of fighting hard and loving hard, and the hope among their friends is that they work this out. But as of now, she's saying it's over. She seems very hurt and upset, and she done took old boy down, and the fans is like, what, no pictures of Joe? And they like, Joe, what you do to Cyn and all of that? They are asking questions. I'm interested to know, what are y'all's thoughts about Joe and Cyn's alleged breakup and her removing all traces of Joe from social media? Leave your comments about this down below. It's KingBritneyChanel, and I will see y'all on the next video. If you have not subscribed to the Honey Tribe, honey, or Team Honey Darling, hit that subscribe button now, because I don't want y'all to miss not a moment of my videos. Lord, I'm tongue twisted today. I don't want y'all to miss not a moment of my videos. Excuse me, y'all, for that tongue twisted moment. And also, definitely hit the notification bell, and definitely make sure y'all check out my channel on a daily basis, because I do upload regularly, okay? So I don't want y'all to miss anything. I will see y'all on the next video, and thank y'all for watching.